Well, hello, friends. Happy Monday to you. And, if you're joining me on the replay, happy replay day to you. Welcome to the show. We're live and I'm excited to welcome you to today's live level up conversation.
Welcome to Level Up with Winnie Sun.
Hello, friends. I'm Winnie Sun, your host, Forbes contributor, CNBC council member, and award winning financial pro, here to keep you on top of relevant, trending business news. But what makes it special is that you are part of today's discussion. So, welcome to the show. We'll be sharing audience feedback during the community moment later today. Today, I want to welcome you back. I hope that you had a great weekend. I know I certainly did. Probably, I don't know if you noticed on Friday, the market was closed. So, actually, for those of us here in the business world, it sort of gives us an extra day off. But let's talk about how the market reacted and how the market closed today. So the Dow closed down 39 points, Nasdaq down 18 points, and unfortunately S&P down just shy of 1 point, down 0.90. Unfortunately, stocks continue to drop ever so slightly today as investors are watching not only for earnings reports, but also expecting more inflationary concerns and for sure, more interest rates that are coming later this year. Now, what's really interesting is investors are looking at company earnings. We expect a lot of companies to be reporting relatively soon. And also, as you know, the Federal Reserve is expected to deliver two back-to-back half point interest rate hikes in May and June as we continue to battle considerable inflation here in the United States. In fact, I wanted to share with you this. We've actually been reading more reports of economists predicting that the probability now for a recession here in the United States is closer to 40%. So we'll see. We'll see where that takes us. We're definitely going to keep you updated here. Now, welcome back from the weekend as well. I hope that you and your loved ones definitely got to spend some quality time together. Let me just say for me, I spent most of yesterday cooking and enjoying time with my kids and my husband. It was definitely very, very meaningful. And certainly, I like days like that. I like the days where we get a chance to recharge. But this is also a special week because it's one, if you don't know already, this is one where we're recognizing the importance of financial literacy. In fact, April is Financial Literacy Month. You're going to see me share more of this on social media. If you follow me on different platforms, you're going to see a lot more of this coming to you on Twitter and LinkedIn and a whole bunch of different platforms. So definitely keep close. Now, Financial Literacy Month, for those of you who are like, what is this? This was actually recognized here in the United States in April of 2004. Now, this is sort of like that monthly shout out experience created to raise awareness about the importance of financial literacy, making sure you can talk about money, making sure you understand those key concepts, and of course, teaching that next generation the importance of financial literacy and giving them tools so that later on they can make good, sound financial decisions for themselves towards reaching financial independence. So this is sort of making effective the financial education as a key goal here in the United States. In fact, it's a great time, if you will, to set up some smart financial habits, set up some new goals, challenge you and your household and your loved ones and people that you care about towards reaching financial independence. Because I always say, caring is sharing, and certainly you don't let the people that you love fall into financial anxiety and financial trouble. So whatever you can do to spread, this is the month to do it. This is Financial Literacy Month. So definitely something that in the financial world we take very seriously. And speaking of financial independence, did you, my friends, file your taxes yet? Now, probably Vicky, not so much, because I know Vicky's joining us from the UK. But here in the United States, I hope that you did file your taxes because today is a tax filing deadline. If you didn't know already, tax day today's here, April 18th, 2022. I know typically it's on the 15th. This year happens to come on Monday, the 18th, because of holidays and whatnot. Now, if you didn't know already, Many people, in fact, millions of Americans are expecting a refund this year. In fact, earlier today, I was on Good Day LA talking about some of my suggestions if you are one of the lucky few who'll be receiving some money back from Uncle Sam. Now, some people have been filing for extension. Some people already filed. Some people feel like such a sigh of relief. And actually, I did a quick survey on social media on Twitter asking people how they felt. And the majority of people that responded actually said they felt like they paid too much in taxes this year. They felt really, but I think it depends, right? It depends on where you live, your demographics, your background, what you do for a living, how many people in your family, a lot of different levels. Now, if you're going to be receiving a tax refund, though, you might be asking, what would be some smart next steps for this money? So if you didn't catch me on Good Day LA earlier today, let me just tell you, here's some of my tips. And I want to share these with you because I think, these might be helpful for you. Now, number one thing, of course, is to create an emergency fund, right? You want to make sure that if you get your refund, you put the money to good use. Now, if you haven't already socked away your emergency fund, and this is typically for adults, I recommend at least 6 months of living expenses. If you haven't done that yet, that's probably the place that you want to start with. Make sure you have some emergency savings. Now, this is going to cover things like shelter, food, medication. That's those core, really, really important financial goals that and budget items that none of us can be without. The other thing is if you've done the emergency fund, think about if you have other people that depend on you, maybe other family members, maybe maybe parents, maybe children. Typically, I'd also recommend you saving another 3 months per child. And if your kids are as big as my 13-year-old, who's now much taller than me, you might even skew that a little bit higher, maybe say 4 or 5 months for our family members as well. The next thing you want to do is send some money to savings. Have you actually made financial goals for 2022? Because if not, this is actually the perfect time. I want you to go ahead and rank your financial goals and start saving towards those goals. Because if I don't remind you to do it, you might not remember to do it for another month or another week or who knows, another year. But you really want to do that. Start setting aside money for yourself, for you, for the one that you love, right? To make sure you're able to reach those future financial goals sooner rather than later. Now, this is another thing that I want to share with you. This is actually a conversation I had with a client just today, in fact, the importance of paying off debt. The importance of paying down credit card debt. If you have any student debt, I know a lot of you may have student debt that's been on deferment until later this year. Still a great idea to get ahead of that. Start paying things off, right? Until before the interest starts accruing. Really, really great idea. And then actually, people always ask, should I pay my credit card debt first or should I invest first? The answer is definitely you should pay off credit card debt first and foremost because you're accruing interest on the monies that you owe for your credit cards, and then you have to make up quite a bit more on an after-tax basis on your investments just to keep up with that interest that you're paying on your credit cards. Now, with student loans, same thing. I still would recommend trying to get those paid off before you start investing as well, because in time, once those loans are paid off, you'll have time, you'll have resources, and you'll have this opportunity for you to invest at that point. Now, the next thing I want to say, and this is one I really believe in, if you've done all the things that I already talked about and you still have more money from your tax return or just savings, what should you do next? Well, think about kickstarting your career. This is a really big one. Invest in yourself. Think of maybe education, online classes. Think of other ways to make an investment in yourself for your future. So if you filed, want to celebrate, that's definitely okay too. And speaking of celebrations, for those of you who file your taxes, you know that typically tax day, there's a lot of different companies out there that will do a little something special for you, right? So I wanted to put some of these on your radar because you might have some of these stores near you and you might be able to take advantage of some of these. Okay. So one thing that I found, this is one for, in fact, Office Depot, Office Max, they're offering free in-store shredding services through April 23rd. Now you can shred up to 5 pounds of documents. But one thing I will say about this is this. I wouldn't shred everything so quickly. I'd actually consider making sure you scan everything, your important documents, get this stuff encrypted, and create your family's financial emergency first aid kit. I think it's really important to do that before you get everything filed away. Now, Office Depot is offering that, but let's see some other fun ones. Planet Fitness, for those fitness gurus out there, or if you just want a free massage. Actually, Planet Fitness for Tax Day is giving away members and non-members a chance to de-stress and relax. So they're actually letting you have a free workout. They're giving you a free hydro massage. I'm guessing this is going to be pretty popular and busy. Not sure, if you have one of these near you, but I guess they have over 2,000 locations nationwide are doing that. Also, Roundtable Pizza is doing some sort of pizza deal. Kona Ice Tax Day is doing some sort of shaved ice deal they're calling it Chill Out Day. And then let's see, we have BJ's. They're going to be doing a deal. I know BJ's, a lot of you eat BJ's pizza and whatnot. I guess they're doing a deal. They're doing something fun with the term 1040. For those of you who did your tax return, 1040 is the tax form. Well, they're doing $10 off $40. I don't know. I feel like you should just get a free pizza up. But that's me. And then I guess McDonald's is doing something, KFC is doing something. And if you're looking for something fun, just go on Google, search for tax day deals in your neighborhood, and let me know what you find out. Let me know if you do any of these things, because I know I actually haven't, but I've talked about this in financial media for the last few years. So I'm always curious to see who takes upon these opportunities, and maybe you get something really, really special. So you gotta let us know. Vicky says, do you get $1 pizza? I know, right? That would be fun. I think it should be $1 pizza. Maybe you should pay let's see. Maybe you should send 1040, maybe $1.04 for a pizza, right? Make it interesting. Make it special. I don't know. Maybe this is a pretty elaborate pizza. I don't know. But thank you so much for tuning in, my friends. Thank you so much for watching, supporting our program. Always take a moment to share this show with someone that you care about. We have a whole bunch of new and fun episodes this week, so definitely want to stay close. And as a reminder, you can find full episodes of Level Up on NASDAQ, KBCW, Amazon Fire, Roku. And we're excited to share with you that Yes Factor, our brand new podcast, is now also available on most podcast platforms. So just please tune in. And of course, that's being brought together with our friends at LinkedIn. It's a LinkedIn Podcast Network project. And so with that, be well. Can't wait to see you again tomorrow. Take care now.